Good morning and a warm welcome. I am Pradosh Sharma and you are watching News Flash. India has issued a formal notice to Pakistan on August 30 to modify the 63-year-old Indus Water Treaty. The notice cites fundamental and unforeseen changes in circumstances requiring a reassessment. The Union Cabinet has endorsed the One Nation One Election proposal, accepting a report by a high-level committee led by the former President Ramnath Kovind. Ministers Rajnath Singh, Kiran Rijiju and Arjun Megwal will now consult political parties to build consensus on holding simultaneous Lok Sabha and State Assembly elections. Despite nearly equal numbers of men and women on the voters list, female representation in Jammu and Kashmir's assembly elections remains low. Only 5% of the candidates are women, with many contesting independently. The first phase of Jammu and Kashmir assembly elections recorded a voter turnout of 58.19%. Out of 90 assembly seats, 24 went on polls. In this phase, regions like Kishtwar and Doda saw a high voter participation, with turnout rates exceeding 69%, reflecting a strong engagement in the electoral process. The UPSC has moved the Delhi High Court seeking perjury proceedings against disqualified IAS probationer Pooja Khedkar. The UPSC claims Khedkar submitted false documents to manipulate the judicial system. Kerala Health Minister Veena George confirmed that a 38-year-old man who returned from the UAE has tested positive for the Mpox in Malappuram. The man developed symptoms and was isolated at Manjeri Medical College. Rajesh Madiwal, a firefighter from Kumta, Karnataka, won gold in the bench press category at the 2024 International Firefighters Games in Denmark. Madiwal lifted 210 kilograms to secure the top position. Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann was admitted to Apollo Hospital in Delhi after falling ill upon his return to Chandigarh. Mann received an IV drip at his residence before being transferred to the hospital. Union Environment Minister Bhupendra Yadav called for global consensus on climate finance ahead of the COP29 summit in Baku this November. India will advocate for the Global South and aims to finalize the new collective quantified goal to help developing countries meet the climate action targets post-2025. The CBI confirmed a Kolkata court that it has found no evidence so far to submit claims for gang rape in the case of a trainee doctor at RG Medical College. The investigation is ongoing and CBI has sought an extension of custody for the accused, including a former principal and police official. Top intelligence sources claim that Jharkhand government is systematically facilitating the infiltration of Bangladeshis into the state. The shift has reportedly led to a demographic change with a decrease in the tribal population. The ED is investigating potential money laundering linked to the trafficking. Former US President Donald Trump revealed that he will meet the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi during PM Modi's upcoming US visit. Trump praised PM Modi, calling him fantastic, and highlighted his positive relationship with the Indian leader during his public appearance following an assassination attempt. Explosions were reported in Beirut, the Bekaa Valley and southern Lebanon, killing 9 people. The blast involved walkie-talkies and radios targeting Hezbollah members a day after a similar explosions injured over 3,000 members. Several areas in Beirut also saw explosions in home solar energy systems. A new COVID-19 variant named XEC, first detected in Germany in June, is spreading rapidly across Europe. The variant has been identified in 27 countries, including the US, UK and China. While no cases have been reported in India yet, scientists are closely monitoring its spread and potential impact. A blast disrupted a funeral procession in southern Beirut, killing and injuring several people. The explosion occurred during a service for victims of a previous incident linked to Hezbollah. The exact cause of the blast remains unknown, but it follows a series of explosions involving Hezbollah members earlier this week. That's all for the headlines of the day. For more updates, download the app and keep watching Rhythm.